Hello, everyone. Yes, we are in spookiness, and I know it's kind of hard to see, but I'm going to start out spooky and then we're going to raise the light like we did last time. I don't know, it's this time of year, that it can be fun to be a little bit in the dark, lighting a candle, and seeing how that goes. Actually, that provided a little bit more light, but it's still a little hard to see, even for me, to plan this way. So I get it. I understand. We need to see what we're planning. So we are planning from October 24th through October 30th. The following week after that is Halloween here. So, in essence, this is the last week before Halloween. And so I'm going to be using up a lot of these stickers, maybe a few extra fall ones. Although I realized we got to get through November. So, although I think I'll bring back like some other kind of themes as well, because it's just this time of year is my favorite, and it was just really fun to use these all up. Yeah, so like the trick or treat I'll put next week. Let's see, I'll just go ahead and take that one. Find that page again. And yeah. It's so hard when we'll put it down here. It's so hard when Halloween's on a Monday. I know that's not quite centered, but maybe I'll change it next week. But it's so hard for the kids. I think in our neighborhood there's going to be a little block party on that Saturday before, so that'll be fun. Yeah, I'm just like, I think I want to... I'm anxious to put the stickers down, but let's go to last week. We can do that in the dark. I loved this week. I realized that after I did this, I could have had my little cauldron. So I actually have a little cauldron here. It has the moon on it. And this is also made by the same person who did the cards, Alexa Luna. And let's see if her stamp's on the bottom. Oh, it might be so early. She didn't have her stamp yet. Anyway, on the full moons, usually I like to burn some of the intentions that I've set. But we have a new moon coming up, so not yet. So I'll have that right here. But I realized I could have had that out with my witching theme. How did this last week go? So my husband had this week off because he's in between jobs, and I decided I needed to slow down a little bit and just spend some time with them. So instead of having like a date night, we had like a date day while my son was at school. So we didn't have to hire a babysitter. So on Wednesday we went out for a little bit, and that was a lot of fun. We were just perusing some of our favorite shops. I went to a restaurant store that has like restaurant grade. Well, they have all the like refrigerators and meat slicers and all those types of things, but they also have a lot of tools that we were missing out on a few, and it was great to stock up a little bit. And then we went to an Asian food market after that and had a blast. Brought home so many new things for us. And yeah, it was just really nice to slow down. And then the following day on the Thursday, we were kind of like tuckered out just for that. But also, we've had tremendous smoke in the area. It's been over 250 AQI here in the Seattle area, and it was intense. We were driving around that day on Wednesday, but then even Thursday too. It was so hard to be outside, and the kids have all been cooped up, and the rain came in this morning and it's all gone. I'm hoping that the fires nearby, that the rain is really putting them out. We needed that so bad. So I'm hoping that elsewhere where there are fires, that the rain is reaching them as well. And then Friday, my son had off school, so all three of us hung out. And yeah, he's out there. My son's playing games. It's a little later in the evening, so if you hear a little noise, that's what it is. But yeah, this cauldron, I was like, wait, I have my little cauldron. Overall, pretty good, but I let a lot of things kind of go. There were some things on here that I wanted to get to, like my CMS site. Like, it is a professional business site that I'm trying to get updated because I have a new vision for it. I'll just say about that much right now. I can see it in my mind even clearer this week. I do think about it a lot and how I'm going to do it. And so I don't feel bad for letting it go yet another week. There's something that I'm solidifying in my mind. And when it happens, it happens. What else? Let's see. I did get to record my podcast earlier today. Those have been sliding to Friday just because Thursdays just seem to be a lot. For anyone else, do you find Thursdays a lot? Like, excuse me. The smoke is still getting to us. Mondays, I feel like I can handle quite a bit. I kind of front load. And so Mondays and Tuesdays, I'm kind of like, I have energy, but by Thursday, I'm just like, whoa. So a lot of times I need to kind of take that off. And then Friday, you kind of start pepping up a little bit because you know it's the last day of the week. So that's how that went. I had some other things here that I was hoping to get to the garage more, but I didn't. Along with this week, I finally... Here, I'm going to take some little drink here. I finally figured out through my doctor that my iron has always been low, but it's super low right now. So I've been having some lightheadedness and stuff like that, and I've been in contact with him. And so it was really helpful to know that that's going on. And then I took some supplements and I'm starting to feel better. So, the one bit of news, though, was that I might have to get an iron infusion on top of my other infusion on Monday. What I had heard was that those infusions, the iron ones, last 3 to 4 hours, and I don't have that amount of time on Monday. So I might have to schedule it another time, but knowing that that's on the horizon. And for those who are immunocompromised, there is also, on top of regular boosters, there is this double shot called Evusheld, Evusheld. And we found someone, an old coworker of my husband's, who had gotten it, and it helped him so much. There are qualifications to get that, but and it's possible that might be released to everyone down the road, like much, much later. But this is definitely for people who are going through cancer treatments or anything else like that. I'm not having cancer treatments, but I am, my system, I can't say it right now. My system is much, much lower at producing antibodies. So as I've mentioned, I've boosted quite a few times, got the latest one, and contemplating the Evusheld because it takes a couple months. I think, at least for them, it took a little while to get it. And then those shots are much more intense. He had his done in his hips, one on each side. I've also heard buttocks, one on each side. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure if I'm quite prepared for that at this moment. I did get, when I got my last booster and my flu shot together, which I'm thankful I did, I didn't have any other symptoms on top of that. Like, it felt like just having one of them, and I got them both kind of out of the way. So, I'll probably look at getting a second flu shot in January. So for those who are immunocompromised, it's kind of best to either get the senior version or get, which is stronger for the flu, or get another one midway through. And I was okay getting another one. So yeah, that's the health stuff. And just learned a lot this week. And I think things are going to be better. Now, tomorrow morning, I'm going on a fun little road trip to see some foliage and some other things. And I'll share all about that next week because the video releases here. So by the time you see the video, I'm done. But it was here. And I just love this part. I think that's it. Oh, and the little cat down here. So what I'll do on Sunday is I make a little to-do list here. I might make a little packing list right after this so that I know what to pack tonight for tomorrow. It's just me going. My family will be here. So this week, I would put stickers across the top, but there is already one sticker. Here is for Diwali, I think. Celebration. So I don't really want to put those across the top, but I will put, put these little guys. The second half of these. Now let's see if I can kind of center it the best possible. I hope everyone's having a really cool fall time. I know some people are having, ooh, I think that lined up. I am going to make it just a little brighter and a little less yellow. Let's see if I can do that. Still a little yellow. There. I think that's a little better. It still has a little yellowy cast. Oh, and then I have these barn doors on my light there. The metal little flaps on the light. There. So we'll bring it up to about there. It's still darker than I normally have it. But we'll go back to normal lighting next week. So these little guys, I've been really excited about putting these down. Now I could put this like here. I was thinking, excuse me, cauldron, if I put them up here, I think it's too tall. Yep. So they're just going to be a nice little pile of fun right here. Oh, I love that. And we're definitely getting ready. We finally got, we had one bag of candy around. And I know candy corn are a little controversial. We like them. Although I didn't, oh, we still had some from a couple months ago because they sell some of them year round. I'm just going to put like a few here. They're floating. They're floating in midair. So I'm definitely going to put like Halloween here. I kind of like how the O is centered. I don't know if it's, oh yeah. So this is kind of leading into Halloween, but hey, maybe I'll put this second Halloween down on the other one. So I loved having the ghosty over here. He seemed like a little friend. And I kind of want to put the other one right there. And put Boo near him. Them. We don't know. We don't know the pronouns. That's kind of fun. And maybe another, let's see, what can we put up here? The cat? Let's put the cat up here. My goal is to try to use up this one as much as possible. And then have a little, oh, there's something in my planner. Let's cover it up. Kind of make it look like there's a spider web there. Oh, we got one more spider. Oh, we might have found, if you're remembering the saga of the spider. Do I want to put it in there? No, because we found a big spider in our bathroom. My husband took care of it. Usually we catch and release. This one was literally right before my son was stepping into the shower. Shh, we're not saying anything about that. He hates spiders so much. And let's see. Put a little that there. Yeah, it was like, so my son's hand strength isn't very he doesn't have kind of strong grip. So my husband helps turn on the water for him. And he went in, fortunately, first. Otherwise, we would have heard screaming. Went in first to turn on the water, saw it just sitting in the bathtub, took care of it. So it is gone. It is gone. We don't know if that was the same one that was in our room and the garage. Like, we've been seeing quite a few, and that's the thing, like this time of year, there's quite a few. So let's see, I think I want to put like a few more little, I guess I should put some of the candy corn. Oh no, oh no, oh no, stop everything. Let's see, I heard a little tear, that's why. These stickers aren't quite as movable. If we're going to say trick or treat, oh no. Bear with me here. Can I reuse it? Doing surgery on this. Okay. So I just realized it'd be super cute to put just a couple little candy corn on the trick or treat day. Right? Where is it? There it is. So I think that's gonna stick well enough. Might as well jazz this up. Oh, right there, I guess. It's kind of pointing at it. Okay. And then put... I am not doing a very good job with my stickers right now. Oh, did I line it up though? Maybe. I might have to do some, like, surgery on this later, but hey, I like it. That's fine. And guess what? Empty stickers. That's the point of using them all up. Put that in the trash. Using it all up. And I think this pumpkin I want to use maybe next month. Because it's still kind of getting closer to Thanksgiving. What else on here? Yeah, some of these can really be used next month. I think one more, I feel like one more leaf would be nice because we're kind of watching fall like that. Okay. So I'm going to stick with that. What other stickers can I put on? I have a whole pile here because I got out some extra. Okay, I don't think I need those. Okay, so, oh, I also helped my mom buy some airline tickets. I was looking at this and the travel stuff. I was like, oh yeah, I just helped her buy some tickets. Let's see, we just did a big food order. So these are kind of like, there's a little shopping bag and a computer there. And we do have to get something here. I'm going to put that here because by Wednesday we need to pick up just a quick thing at Target. Quick run. Oh, this is, let's see, I think I want, these are my little pill icons. This is just medication. So, oh, I was like, why is that time there? I'll do that for my normal infusion. And then in terms of trucks, little delivery we have on Friday. And then it's hard to see these colors. I'm looking at these and they look kind of, all look kind of orange, but they're not. So we'll do 5 o'clock for our meals. Oh, and then I get to treat myself to my coffee, my special coffee. I had forgotten about that. That's kind of nice to remember that I'm just kind of treating myself after my infusion just to say, hey, I got that done. Oh, that's another story this last week. So I did try to go get my, iron tested. Actually, usually I do this on Mondays. And my veins weren't cooperating. They said no. They tried 2 in one arm and one of the, I won't get into it. Let's not. And they didn't work. And I think the tech was being a little rough too. They didn't use any like hot compresses or anything to help out. Usually my veins aren't that bad, but they messed up twice. And I didn't want to use my other arm because I was getting my infusion on Monday. So I just didn't want to mess that up. And so I left. So on Monday, they are going to do my blood draw when they give me the infusion. I don't know if this color matches at all, but we're going with it. It's kind of a blue-gray. Anyway, let's see. When's our other? Oh, right at our parent-teacher conference. Okay. And then we have kind of a sync up here. Those are our family sync ups, which we normally are just asking, hey, is there anything in the house that you need to put on the list for the store? What else? Oh, card time. There we go. That would be what's next. So, got my pencil. Got to move my markers. And I was going to put washi tape down. I realize now the only place I could put it is down here. Let me see if I can do that real quick. So I got out these. And the green I thought would be kind of nice because it was all black and white last time. This is a dark green. I don't think I'll do that. So I can either do the gold or kind of this color. I think I want to do this one. It's a nice kind of grounding effect on the bottom. It just feels a little bit more anchored if I don't totally drop it and crinkle it up here. It can be kind of hard to see. There we go. And where's my cutter? I have kind of quite the mess on my desk right now. Let's see. Imperfection. Practicing imperfection right now. It's a little torn. It's not a perfectly straight edge. That's okay. Because it's more about the effect. We're just feeling a little grounded. Ah, I'm just tearing stuff today. Oh well. Practicing. And that's actually what my podcast that I released today. Today is Friday. The podcast is about practice wins, and it's about just practicing. It's not about sports in particular. It's about just practicing, messing up, and all of that. So, yeah, I don't think I can put another one in here. So, but I like this a lot more. It feels a little too light up here, but oh well. If I find, another sticker or two, I might. Okay, cards this week. So I have friction coming up against frictions. Is really detailed, isn't it? I love that I can hold this close to the camera. Respond to someone else's words, not their tone. Change your position due to a clearer understanding. And I love that. Excuse me. Next one is King of Water. Oh, he's saying hi to a little fishy there. Just noticed that. Generous, diplomatic, fair, gentle, a good listener, non-judgmental, peacemaker, mediator. I listen to other voices and blend them with my own wisdom. Gently and lovingly lead others away from fear and divisiveness and into harmonious collaboration. I love that too. Yeah, one of my clients was just telling me today, she was like, I just love how non-judgmental like I can just come to you and say, bring ideas and bring my experiences and there's just no judgment. Exactly. What would help her in any way if I'm being judgmental? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And that's why I'm there to listen and guide and cheerlead others' decisions. Like, if that's the best decision for them, that's theirs. It's not my decision. Anyway, moving on. Queen of Crystals. And I was trying to think, did I pick that one last week? My brain couldn't remember. I'm trying to go back 1 week here. Queen of Crystals. No. But it was in the last couple weeks. And that's fine. So, Miss Hedgehog here, they were giving her a she pronoun. So, Miss Hedgehog, crystals is earth energy, comfort, and prosperity, committed, protective, and loving. I love that. I see, like, do you know this kind of a theme? There's a lot of, like, because I'm looking at them up here, there's a lot of, like, toning down any frictions, any, and not to, like, spiritually bypass. Like, you can still really dive into healing without having to, like, jump over things. You can still mediate and learn and quiet yourself a bit without skipping over important healing, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So, judgment. We are more than skin and bones. The truth is... the truth is in our spirit and magic. I couldn't read my writing. And we also have, let's see, the new moon is at 3:50 a.m., 3:49 a.m. on Tuesday morning. So, Pacific time. Yeah. And that is new moon in Scorpio. Boop. Okay. Put that over there. Excuse me, black cat. I'm going to write these down real quick. Friction. That cat is not liking the friction. King of water. Queen of crystals, which is earth, and then judgment. And then new moon, Scorpio, which is water. Okay. And then I have some markers. This one was really going with this one really well. Oh, speaking of markers, I got my Makselife order in. They went on sale yesterday at 10 a.m. my time, Pacific, and I was so proud of them because their site didn't show any kind of, like, they didn't go down, it didn't have too many problems. There was one little issue, I think, with PayPal, but other than that, I think they were getting that fixed. You just kind of like sign out and sign it back in, and it worked. So it just went so well, and they have their own markers. I'm sure they might have gone through Mildliner because they're very similar to this. Anyway, and they made them in their colors, and they match, actually, they tweak these colors just a little bit. Like the purple is a little less warm. It's a little cooler. This one's a little... Oh, and these are a little darker. And so then they made this marker set, and I thought, oh, there's no way I'm getting those markers. Everyone's going to order right away. I was in and out of that site by 10:01 because I knew what I wanted, and I got a new planner like this. I did get their markers, and then I got their metal bookmark, and that's all I get. Like, that's it, because I've got several planners. One is for the social media. That was the video I put up right before this one. I used the Laurel Denise for social media. I used the Makselife for journaling. And then I use this just for my main planner. And then I have a wall planner. It's like dry erase on the wall for seeing the whole year. And I know it's a lot, but like each one has their own purpose. Yeah, Makselife is mainly just about journal. It's just like a journal notebook for me. And then if I put my work stuff in here, it'd be way too much, because I needed to see like, okay, this is what I'm working on, but then this is what's posting. There's not quite enough room here. And I wanted to see just what I was publishing and what was going out. Long way to say, I get to choose a marker now. And I think I liked these, although I kind of was liking this green one too. But for starts, and I've been keeping these clean. I occasionally clean up my markers in a video. There. And there's a little on the side. But for the most part, I've just been a little bit more careful, and it feels good. Let's put the habits, not with that marker. Put those out of my way so I don't accidentally use it. Yeah, I'm a little all over the place right now. I know. Sometimes I am. These are still working really well. And then I still have not watched some videos. I know. I have high hopes for next week, though, while I have some downtime after my infusion. Although it's so hard not to like watch something for fun, right? These are business videos, so it's really hard not to watch. Like, we haven't watched anything for Halloween, I just realized. So yeah, I do kind of want to watch, like, what are some fun ones? What do you guys like to watch this time of year? We love the Peanuts, Great Pumpkin. We love... I'm not a big Adam Sandler fan, but I do love... Is it Transylvania? Is that what it's called? I don't remember. The animated one with all the spooky characters. That's fun for kids. What else? I don't do super scary movies. I don't. I like some suspense stuff, but I don't get into the blood and gore stuff. So in terms of things I'm putting here, I think this is mostly done. I did get a chance to fill out this part. So having my Makselife order in, I did get another mug for the holidays. You'll see it in maybe a month. She did a pre-order, so now she has to make it. It'll take a little while. Our date day was awesome. We had Thai for dinner because it was my husband's last day last Friday, and it was just, I think I made this video first, and then we had amazing dinner. I got some pumpkin beers for my husband, and he's been loving them. It's the Elysian, which is based out of Portland. We've gone to their pub down there once. Let's see if I can remember all the kinds that came in the box. There's the Great Pumpkin. There is Night Owl. There is a stout that looks like there's like a werewolf on it a little bit, but it's still kind of pumpkin-y. And then there's Pumpkinchino. He said Pumpkinchino was the best. And then the stout. He's always into stouts, or ruby ales. And then, but he's always been a huge fan of the Night Owl one, and now he says everything in the box that he got with the Night Owl is better than the Night Owl. So we just raised it to another level. So it's fun. Like, you have to enjoy those types of things this time of year, right? Like, we have some of the natural decorations up. We have, a few things here and there. I'm lighting some candles, but it doesn't have to be big. Sometimes it's just some things that you're enjoying that you don't get access to year round. Having what worked? Having kind of Wednesday and Thursday off. Taking some downtime. Having this is more about my husband though. He's onboarding for his new job. What didn't work? My CMS site. I didn't do a Tiny Tidy Tuesday this week. It was a combination of that morning was crazy busy. I had clients and appointments and that blood draw that didn't work all before noon. And so there's no way I was going to be able to get that out. And I didn't have time Monday either. So I just finally took a break from that, and it felt really good because I had been pushing myself a little bit and I needed that. I didn't do my Instagram lives or check-ins either, and that felt good too. To rest. Yeah, the blood draw didn't work. Let's see. Ask others for help. Talk about... Oh, I need to talk to my son about some of his upcoming projects. I'm thinking about putting a mood board together for some branding stuff in Canva. So I put that there. Let's put that down. And as you can see, I'm going to be doing a October reflection and November reset soon. So that will be coming out. Oh, I need to film that. Okay. I can't tomorrow, so I'm going to have to film that Sunday because it's too late tonight to do that. I forgot that I need to do that. Okay. Well, let's see. One thing at a time. So to put here, I'll still put the CMS site. Getting ahead on my letters. Let's see. Site and the mood board. And I already sent out some paperwork to a client. I still do a tiny little bit of web work still. And so I'm going to take a drink. For a few leftover clients, and so I'm just going to put web work here. They're small. I'm excited next week for my husband's first week of work because it's just super exciting. And then my last infusion for a while, so my next one will be 8 weeks after this, so that'll be nice. And yes, right before Christmas is my next one. And the scheduling is pretty rigid. So, yeah, it says we are entering the most stressful time of the year. On one side of a piece of paper, create a list of things that will cause the highest amount of stress in the coming months. On the other side, write a way you can simplify, delegate, or plan ahead to make things easier for yourself. Spend some time mapping these solutions and schedule them into your weekly actions on the weeks you want to complete them. Well then, I hadn't even gone that far. Because sometimes you don't think that far ahead. But that's what I love Makselife, because I really love their stuff. Their messaging, what they stand for. I just love it. I keep checking med bills. Nothing else is coming through. Oh, that's the other thing. So Tuesday morning, I had a client meeting from 9 to 10. Then we went straight to the car title place because we had both of our titles. We had to just get them converted and stuff. So we got our titles. We just got to wait for them in the mail for those changes. We So we kind of talked about Money Mondays, but we hadn't set up the tracker part yet, and that's okay. And I keep checking med bills, and it's my infusion stuff. I still haven't seen it come through. We had an estimate from them, so we're just waiting for it to come through. And I think bill paying will be the first week in November. We're in that like transition of when will his next paycheck be? We don't know for sure. And we don't know if there's a delay. We know it's his first week next week, but we just don't know how much a delay that is. You know, everyone knows going through that. I have been playing music. That's been fun. Oh, I didn't play NTG yet. And I have been doing Sense. Oh, so I'll just keep those up, but I just wanted to check these off. I didn't put little dots last week, but that's okay. I did skip these, and I thought about doing a tiny tidy on papers. That's right. Let's see. I have this really cool thing with papers that I do. So, and I've done it on other platforms, but I haven't done it here. I don't think so. Still working on real life, presenting real life everywhere. I think I do in these videos, but my tiny tidies, I'm still, yeah. Still want to clean out the garage. So what I mean by real life is like showing up in my tiny tidies and just showing whatever is in my house at that time and not making it perfect. So yes, yes, yes. Moving forward. And then, yeah, I skipped a therapist, and then I actually, I'm trying to remember the name. Mindful. I need to get in contact. So, yeah, I don't think I want to put dots on today. Do I want to write anything more here? Yeah, I didn't put anything here for my planning. But what I do is like cards. I pull my cards and then film, planning, and then the newsletter. And I'm sitting weird. Pardon me. Okay. And then this is a target. Sorry, I looked at my monitor to see if I was on screen, and then it messed it all up. That's why I use pencil. That's my choice. So conference week. Yeah, he's getting out early every day here. Right around there. Oh, there we go. He's looking forward to that. Shorter days. He's been doing really well in school. There's just a few things that it's a little hard for him to do inferences with reading. It's really challenging, especially people who are neurodivergent. It's challenging for me. I'm like, if the character didn't say it, then how do you know they're thinking that? But that's what inferences are about. It's like, oh, well, you know what they're thinking. I'm like, no, you don't. No, you don't. You don't know what they're thinking. You don't know what their motivations are. Yeah, it's... I don't know. Do any of you find it pretty easy to read a passage and really kind of infer things that are not specifically spelled out? Like, yeah, people's motivations or why they do things. Like, I get totally lost. Especially for school textbooks and things. I don't understand them. I really don't. They'll be like, well, why did they do this? I don't know. It didn't say. It didn't say. Why did they do that? Yeah. So my husband has to help out. He's like, no, this is what it is. So he helps. My infusion. I put that there. It's on my schedule. It's not going to be something I'll miss. Like, it's going to happen. But it's a big thing. So I like garage. No, see? My brain got ahead. Garage. So these are like the most important things here. I want to see if I can get my Tiny Tuesday. I didn't really leave room, so okay. I do have a meal plan, but I usually write that. Oh, what did we have? Okay. Chicken tacos were last night. I mainly like to have a record of what I had each day. So if I move something like this, I move it to the correct day. What did we do here? Wednesday. I have no idea. I have no idea what we did. This was a burger day. Oh well, I'm gonna have to figure it out afterwards. I have no idea. And then they are going to have they have some freezer meals while I am gone, yeah. And then, oh, we're having ribs. We got them on sale. So, last week, this week. What else can I write in? I like to try to write in as much as I can to show you like my process here. There is a paycheck here. We are getting like my husband's PTO time cashed out. So I know something is coming here, but I have a feeling this week that he works is going to be delayed by 1 or 2 weeks. I have no idea how many. We're winging it. We're just winging it. So yeah, there might be, oh, there was, the block party was here. It was a block or two over, but we did get invited. And they're gonna, like, block off the block. I don't know how people are gonna get home, but they're gonna, hopefully, if it's not too cold, have like a potluck of some kind. I don't know. It was really kind that we were invited. This little they ghost is just making me so happy right now. And this is just making me happy. So I think that's it. I think I have as much filled in as possible. This is a Halloween weekend. Being Monday is Halloween, and it just feels really good. These are all up to date. I feel like a lot more of this is filled in. Oh, let's put that in. There's a referral. Refer 2 R's? That doesn't look right. I think it's like that. You guys can all yell at me. There's 2 referrals I need to tend to. So I'd rather have them here. Let's write referrals here. And I'll put in, is it this one? Yeah, like that. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you for joining me, everyone. I hope you have a fun time leading up. I will see you here right before Halloween, and we'll kind of do a November spread at that point. And I think that's it. Take care, everyone. Stay safe and light some candles. Get in the mood. See what tiny little things. An apple cider donut. A candle that smells a little smoky or pumpkin-y. I have one here that I got from Walgreens. It's called Midnight Bonfire. I actually really like it. I have expensive candles and I have, yeah, not so expensive. And I don't know. My son said he really liked it. It's a little ambery, and actually, when you do light it, it does smell a little smoky. So enjoy times like that, like just little simple times. See about the new moon here. See if there's anything you kind of want to start. And that's what I'm thinking I'm looking at. Like on this Tuesday, what could I start? Which is meaning a little shift that I'm going to do. And I think I'm going to do that for like tiny tidies or something else. I don't think I can do the Instagram lives anymore. I was also having connection troubles back in this room. So we're looking at getting a new network, but yeah, it was just becoming a little too much. So that's the thing. Change things out, see what works best for you, and I think that's it. Till next time, thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a great Halloween leading up to. Bye!